All right, I just finished reading your discussion board post, and I wanted to reach out to you and to explain to you that I've given you feedback on that, and B, why it's important that you do well on your assignments, because right here you see I have the scoring guide up for Personal Portfolio 2, which is due at the end of this week. And if you noticed, I haven't gotten done with the time management, but I'm really going to be looking for you to tell me the amounts of time that you've spent, and that you're giving me specific examples that I could go back to your timesheet or time logs that you're going to have embedded into that Word document. So you're not just saying I could do more of this or I did a lot of this. You're going to say, for example, if you spent a lot of time with your friends, you could say, in the last 2 weeks, I spent X number of hours with my friends. I realized that I could maybe cut back on that a little bit and use that for school or something else. So that's what I'm looking for, very, very specific examples that link back to your time log. And that would be part of that paragraph 2, and then paragraph 3 is going to include your research and motivation, and that should be in your written assignment, which I have not read yet, but I will get done and give you feedback on. Then the next one is students procrastinate. I specifically asked for research for your discussion board post, and I will be looking for that in your second portfolio. So some of you are just going to be able to take your discussion board post and use that. Of course, you have to follow written assignment guidelines. It can't be single-spaced. But you'll be able to use all of that information that you posted on the discussion board this week. Just remember in-text citations, and both of them have to, and it has to be MLA format. Then the next paragraph, which was also included in this week's discussion board, was what are employers looking for from employees? And I had you read an article, and I asked you to respond to that, as well as providing specific examples. This too, you will want to do research on. Notice the green here, and to cite that. So it could be the document that I had you read, that would be fine, or you could do additional one, but I will be looking for an in-text citation there, and it listed at the end as works cited. So that's also in MLA format. So basically the work you did last week, including keeping those time logs, has put you in a position to almost be ready for the final submission of your second personal portfolio. Okay, and like I said, the other one, the last paragraph, is a conclusion, and that's just tying everything up like you did last week with your concluding paragraph. And then be sure that you're following these guidelines, which include inserting that Excel spreadsheet into your Word document. Now, I've given you an example, one way to do it. There's multiple ways to do it. Use your resources, your problem-solving skills, which is a 21st century skill, and get it figured out. But worst case scenario, you can always ask.